Hi, everybody. This is Gary Fong here, and I have been working on a very detailed workflow video to teach you how to preserve your most treasured items from disaster in a fire. Now, a lot of us don't really think about what would happen if we had a fire and all of our entire house got wiped out. Would we have any of our videos? Would we have any of our photos that are most treasured to us, or even most importantly also, would be business records if you're in business for yourself? So luckily, I am a person who thinks like that from all of my years of being a wedding photographer, knowing that if I lost my negatives, I would have absolutely nothing to deliver to the client. So we did have a devastating house fire, as many of you know, and but what was really nice about that is I didn't lose any of my treasured items because I had a very big mindset on making sure that I was disaster prepared. So someone on Facebook asked me, "Hey, that's really cool that you've got all this workflow and that employs fireproof safes and all of that other stuff." And I have a black box hard drive and everything. But someone asked me, "Hey, do you have any solutions for someone who is on a real big budget?" And so I put my mind to it, and I came up with some really good solutions that cost very, very little. In fact, this one costs probably under $10 to give you a very robust solution. The first thing that came to mind was Cinderblocks, because as you can see in this photo here, our entire house was leveled, but the fireplace remained pretty much unscathed. And this is the case that you always see with fireplaces and fires. You'll see an entire neighborhood may be wiped out, but the only thing that stands is the fireplace. And the fireplace is very, very safe because it's made out of cinder blocks. So I went to Home Depot to put together a little demonstration video for you on how to use cinder blocks. Now, cinder blocks are by definition fireproof because that's how you make fireplaces, is with these cinder blocks. I've put together the cinder blocks as a tiny little bunker that you can put together. They're about $2.50 each, and want to stress to you the importance of having your little cinder blocks fort on the ground floor, because anything that's on the second floor, third floor, or whatever will probably get a lot of fire from underneath it. If it's on the ground floor, then flames only go up. And if the flames go up and it's on the second floor, then chances are your thing will tumble into the inferno and be lost. We had two safes at the house. One safe did survive, and that is the one that I literally put up right next to the fireplace, knowing that the fireplace would be the most structurally sound place to have anything. And lucky enough, everything inside the fire safe pretty much was unscathed. We had negatives, we had photographs, we had actually some currency and papers, a hard drive and DVDs. And even though a hole burned through the top, the safe made it through. I think another layer of protection would be if you entombed a safe inside a cinder block. And if you have very limited budget or you don't have the money to get a safe, then just do the cinder blocks. So I took a little trip to Home Depot to show you what to buy. And what's really cool about it is you'll be amazed at the cost. Okay, so we are at Home Depot, and you can see a full block is $2.79. And what do you do with this block? It'll hold quite a bit of stuff in here. So you could hold a number of disk drives or documents or whatever, and you can have as many of these as you want, right? So you can put them down by the fireplace, and so if someone's going to maybe steal something, it'll just look like this is an unfinished part of the fireplace. And then all you do is you put your valuables inside here, get another cinder block for another $2.79, and cut it like that. And what happens is this has got to be touching the ground. If you put it on the second floor, it's not going to work, because the second floor will give way and collapse, and then all these things will spill out. This is touching the earth. Fire doesn't come up. The fire only goes up. So if you put this on the ground, especially next to the fireplace, because the fireplace is the structurally sound part of the house, and I would say just stack this up next to the fireplace. Put all you want inside these things, and then put another cinder block on top of that. They do have 16 by 9 caps that go on top. Now here's another one here. These are called half blocks. This is $2.49 each. So for $5 you can get two of them, and I mean, you can make this as deep as you want. like a time capsule, and maybe $10 you buy 4 of them, and just simply slide this one over, and this will cap it from flames. Of course, this is just a top, so you wouldn't really want to do anything with that, but easily fit hard drives in there. And then if you want, you could do, say, 4 of them, have yourself a nice little area, put a whole bunch of stuff, and then stack these things on top of them. Then when you put them right next to your fireplace, it'll look like somebody's hasn't finished building the fireplace. No one's going to look inside Cinderblocks, right? But not that you would really use this for keeping valuables, just the stuff like data or stuff that you wouldn't want to burn up in a fire. What's really cool about the Cinderblocks is they can hold a lot of these. Now, this is a 2 terabyte drive, and as I've shown you in my other videos, we have scanning machines that go directly to this, as well as mobile devices that will scan directly to Dropbox and then go into this drive. Now, you would have to, every once in a while, periodically, take your backup drive and then put it into the box. You guys asked for a very low-cost solution, but it can't be automated. It'd be very in order to automate it, you would have to have a drive that you wouldn't have to, take in and out of boxes. But what is nice is what you can do as a one-shot deal, take your wedding videos or your childbirth videos or anything that is super not replaceable, or any of the different scans of maybe, first report cards or things that you just want to remember, photographs that are not in digital form. You want to scan them onto a scanner and then put them into a drive, then put this drive inside that safe. What's also really cool is that you can use the DVD, Blu-ray DVD, the archival 200-year DVDs, which I've talked about in another YouTube video. So stay tuned, because I'm going to have an entire workflow solution on this very, very important topic about making sure that your home and your very, very valuable possessions are safe from any type of disaster. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay in touch with us. And if you have any questions about any of these things, please put your questions in the comments below. I am watching those. Thanks. Bye.